Hello, I'm going to show you how to polish the bore on the barrel for the Smith & Wesson Victory 22. Now I've already completely broke down the gun and I cleaned it in my ultrasonic cleaner. You'll have to look for that video. That's actually a good video. I clean a lot of guns. I go to the range and I take usually 3 to 4 guns at a time twice a week. So I'm constantly cleaning guns. But about every 1,000 to 1,500 rounds, what I do is I polish the bore. Now you want to start with a clean bore. In other words, you want to be able to look down through the barrel and make sure that all the rifling, you can see the rifling from this end of the barrel to the front of the barrel. And if you just have a white piece of paper, or in this case paper towel, with good overhead lighting, you can look down through the bore and just turn it, and you should be able to follow each rifling the whole way through from back to front. If you see a void where you can't see that rifling, that means you have fouling. Something is in that rifling. At that point, you want to make sure you go ahead and use your bore brush, clean it again, and make sure you get all of that out. You want to be able to see each one of those from here to here. Once that's accomplished and it's thoroughly cleaned, then you can go ahead and polish your bore. Now the beauty of using the ultrasonic and also polishing the bore from time to time, like I said, every 1,000 to 1,500 rounds, very seldom does anything ever get stuck in there. I run everything through my ultrasonic cleaner, and you can look down in there and run a patch through, and there's nothing. The spirals are perfectly clean. So let's go ahead and get started. Now this polishing kit is available at fixvictory.com, but I'm going to show you what I do. I take my metal. Metal is more of a commercial. It's highly used in the aircraft industry. It's a commercial aluminum and stainless steel polish, and I've been using this over 30 years. You can use Flitz, or you can use Mother's mag and aluminum polish. But it's truly not the same as metal. Metal is creme de la creme, I think the best. But anyways, we're going to go ahead, and now that our bore is clean, we're going to take our cotton applicator, wood stick applicator, put a patch on it, and that comes with the kit. And we're going to go ahead and just take that metal and just get that cotton pad, cotton swatch, coated with the metal. And what we're going to do is we're going to remove the oxidation from the bore of the barrel. Just kind of work that around, get that all in there. And it's a little messy. I use a piece of aluminum foil because it won't absorb into it. So you don't lose the cleaning properties and you don't lose the lubricants in there. Okay, once you do that, just go ahead and start at either end. It doesn't matter. I'll start at the front of the barrel. And I want to go ahead and just run that through. Back and forth until that patch starts to turn black. And it doesn't take long. That metal will polish the inside of this barrel, and it'll look like glass when you're done. It'll look like a mirror when you look down. You'll notice a huge difference from when you started to when you finish doing this. And there's enough metal in here to polish the bore quite a few hundreds of times. And this polishing kit also comes with items to polish your extractor groove, the leading edge, rounded edge of your extractor, and also the feed ramp. So that the one kit does all those, but I'm just showing you how to do the bore in this video. We'll have another video that shows how to polish the other items. That's what it's going to look like. It's going to be pretty black. So I'm going to go ahead and discard that. And I'm going to run one more through with the metal, and then that's it for the polishing part. You're done. There's nothing else to really do except for clean it afterwards, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. So I'm going to run a second one through. just back and forth. That's it. That's highly polished inside. So I'm not going to do this again for another 1,000 rounds or so. Now at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run some dry patches through and just get the bulk of that metal out of there. It's getting pretty dry now. It's hard to push that through. Okay. Now at this point what I'm going to do is, you can use WD-40, any kind of a thin viscosity type oil. I'm going to use mineral spirits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my boar bristle brush, this comes with the kit, and what I want to do is I want to make sure that I get everything out of the rifling. So I'm going to run this through. Scrub that down. And the diameter of this boar bristle brush is just perfect to just the very tips get inside that rifling and clean that out. And clean all that metal out of there. And then we're going to just run dry patches through. And if you look down in there and hold that against your paper, you can see that's nice and wet in there, but it's super glossy and super shiny. Now you're going to still come up with some black out of there, and that's what we want to do. We want to just finish polishing that up. See a little bit of black on there, not much, but it's almost done. So it only takes about maybe 5 or 6 minutes to do this, every 1,000 to 1,500 rounds. And that's pretty much it. Now when I look down through there, it's just a huge difference. I mean, it looks like, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I'll try it. I'll hold the weight against it. But I don't know if you're going to be able to see down in there. Try and move that around a little bit. But anyways, when you look down in there, it looks like you're looking in a mirror. It's that shiny. Now what that does is, the next time you clean the gun, it's just so much easier to clean that bore. And it doesn't get near as dirty because the fouling doesn't stick as bad. So that cleans all that oxidation out, and you can use this on this method on any of your handguns. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and the next video you'll see we'll show you how to do the feed ramp, the extractor edge, and that kit polishes all those parts, and it makes nice for not only cleaning the gun, but you don't get the stovepipes and you don't get the problems with the shells and sticking and whatnot. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.